one of the natural sweeteners that I would encourage you to consider and think about. Honey is made from bees. They take the nectar from a whole bunch of plants and they bring it to their little hive and they put some of the enzymes that they make to help break down the sugars in the honey, and they put it in the hive, and as they flap their wings it helps remove some of the liquid and helps concentrate it to that thick syrup that we call honey. So it's very natural, not a lot of processing involved. And it also contains different antioxidants depending on where you get it from. So there's over, I think, 300 different varieties of honey, depending on where they come from in the United States, because you have different plants and flowers and grasses that they make the honey from. So, so in terms of a nutrition profile, it's got fructose, glucose, and maltose, and a little bit of water. So it's a mixture of a lot of different sugars. And it's a little bit sweeter than sugar, so you might need to use less than table sugar. Even though it has more calories, people tend to use a little bit less honey than they might of sucrose. And with that calories, we're getting a little bit of acids, small amount of protein, nothing to add to a gram, but we're getting some of that and some minerals. And in addition to that, you get phytochemicals, which are antioxidants, help reduce inflammation. In addition to that, pre and probiotics come in honey. So instead of taking away the healthy bacteria in our gut like some of those artificial sweeteners do, it actually helps those healthy bacteria grow in our gut to help us have a better immune system and be healthier. If you guys drink fermented milk, which is a really good source of probiotics, adding honey to it can really help that be more effective. And then in addition to that, antimicrobial properties, meaning helps keep bacteria levels down. You know how people eat it when they're sick, helps coat their throat. There's actually some antimicrobial function to honey besides just coating your throat. And an interesting study came out looking at over-the-counter cough medicines for kids, honey, and then taking nothing. And honey outperformed over-the-counter cough medicines. And over-the-counter cough medicines actually have a lot of really negative effects that children you don't want to have. So this is a natural way to help remedy a cough. And in addition to that, you can also use honey, and it helps products become more moist when you're cooking. So that's a benefit. But a lot of people take it because they say it helps relieve their seasonal allergies, but there actually isn't a lot of evidence to support that. And I kind of was surprised myself because I'm an allergy sufferer, and I made a point to buy local honey, but there isn't a lot of evidence to support it. But again, there's a lot of other benefits to honey that if you take it for that reason, it's just an added bonus if it does seem to help you. But not a lot of evidence. What's that? It's delicious, yeah.
You just eat it by the spoon, you don't put it in.
Yeah, and it's just natural. There's not process. There's not 40 steps to make honey, okay? One caution is if you do have children or children around you that are less than 1 year, you cannot give them honey because of the risk for botulism. It's not an issue for us. Our systems are able to handle it, but their immune systems are not up to snuff to be able to handle honey.